Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of The Outer Worlds Murder on Eridanos. I'm Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as we explore the resting place of Mott's, I assume. Excuse me. Hi. Hotel guest. Actually not. Well, he also has a hat. There's a big... What is that? It's a sprat of unusual size. Are you... Weren't you part of another quest? Because there was this quest with things. And why are you eating the bellhop? I mean, I'm gonna let you be. But I don't understand why, how, and what for. Then again, these are the staff quarters and all that. And there's a lot of sprats lying around and whatnot. Dead. Or otherwise. Wait a minute. These are actually... Are this what they eat? Pocket watch over there is stealable. The rest of the stuff isn't. Do they, like, kill the sprats so they can eat? It might be the case. Tosswall fan in here. But nothing... Oh, the backpack. Oh, that's a nice one. Actually, I'll take that. Ooh. Marina Bekeshko. It's a card. I don't pay attention to those. But, nice. Yep. Stole their prize possession. Rats. Sprats. Going all over the place. Let them be. I'm trapped in room A3. Please someone come help me. This is B3. B4. This was C.
Sure how much longer I'll make it.
Oh, what? Oh, there's a radio in there as well. Oh, freaking hell. It's locked. Oh, man. Okay. There's gotta be a way in. Coolant tank. Nothing important. Oh, do we gain... experience? We do gain quite a lot of experience. There's no way in there. Oh, there is. Hey. Oh, no. Half-eaten bellhop. Burst ambulation cap. For extra movement speed during... Oh, that doesn't matter. I'll take it, though, but...
I'm trapped in room A3. Please, someone come and help me. I'm feeling weak. Please just open the door. And I'm not sure how much longer I'll make it. The door is stuck. And I know I need to write a service request, but I can't get it under the door. Is anyone there?
Oh, that's a service request. To whom it may concern, please consider this note as a service request to fix A3's faulty door. I deeply apologize for not following proper protocols with this informal request, but my terminal is broken, too broken to submit a service request form to fix it. I normally would never thumb my nose at our standard operating procedures, but I've been stuck in my room for several days now and believe I will likely starve to death quite soon. Well, I hope to hear from someone soon in regards to processing this urgent request. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. I'll be taking your stuff, but also that's... I didn't quite understand why she's missing an arm.
Pushing up.
Why she's missing an arm there. Trace amounts of sprat saliva on this current stump. Former arm. Oh, right. It's currently a stump, and it was formerly an arm. It's still an arm. It's also... The stump is just a bit... Anyway, indicates the starving bellhop fed the starving creatures with her flesh. It's a shame she was unwilling to eat herself first. No, that wouldn't have done anything. I'm not 100% sure how that translates, though. Like, what am I supposed to think of? Did she die because she lost an arm? Or did she lose an arm because she was dying? You know, in the sense of, did she feed the starving rats? Because she was like, ah, I'm gonna die anyway. I don't know. Oh! We got something. I don't know what it is. It's in here somewhere.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh!
This collection of frozen food has not been restocked in some time. Many of these items are not available in the Grand Colonial, and must have been brought in from outside. The fridge was transported here from one of the guest bedrooms upstairs.
That's not a very good fridge, because it's open. I don't think I need any of these. It was transported here, though. Oh, this is still all. Yeah, let's just take some stuff. There's a hatchet in there as well. But I don't think I can identify who might have... Oh, no, we got something. Owned this room, I mean. Who might have owned this room. I've eaten the purple berries, which were in the refrigerator, and which you were probably saving for breakfast. They were awful. There's a radio. Is that a toaster? I don't... Oh, the computer is off. There's a computer as well. There's like a radio? You know what I mean? Was that supposed to be like broadcast as torture or something? I say torture, but like psychological torture. I ate your breakfast. You know what I mean? That doesn't sound like a lot of torture, considering the circumstances. Okay, nothing terrible in here so far. Apart from whatever that is. Removed wall panel. This wall panel has been removed. Judging by the scorch marks on the sides of the blowtorch abandoned on the floor, its removal does not conform to company guidelines. I bet. Oh. Well, I had the keycard for that. Hi! You're a Mentisaur, aren't you? What are you? Yeah. I think so. We also have Thunderclap in here. We have sounds all over the place. Can't go back there. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of things in there. It's just that. And the noises that that thing makes. This pile of cartridges contains the IDs of Halcyon Helen's sidekicks, who were killed, mortally wounded, quote, mulched, unquote, melted, torn to ribbons, decapacitated, or turned into mechanicals in the line of duty, or otherwise identified post-mortem. Typhon Tim, Olympus Opal, Terra-2 Terry, Sparks, the Wonder Canid, Burbage's 1900 through 1999, because we know about Burbage's 2000, and he's also been dead. Bolt Vanderhuge, Eridanos Eve, inconsequential groundbreaker maintenance worker number 13B9, Caleb, Bison, the Broker with 4 broken limbs, Halifax, the entire 26th season of The Tilebackers, IDs blackened beyond individual recognition, Stakeout Steve, Dirk Tenderly. These are her sidekicks. I always thought, like, I always thought that Ruth Bellamy, Spencer Woolrich. Wait, oh wait, no, that's a little. Yeah, Spencer Woolrich is the one. Oh, this is signed. Halcyon Helen, yeah. Were the other ones signed? Felix, is yours signed? Oh, that's her gun. No, that's probably a replica. But it is her gun still. It's just the point is. Oh, there's a model spaceship here. Adreno, what is that? The spectacular and thrilling and great adventures of Helene Norville and Halcyon Allen. Chapter, I assume CH is? I actually don't know what CH means. I always thought CP was chapter. Or CT? Either way, 45/137. And because the ever-resolute Lord Bellhop Elaine Nerville... Wait, that's Nerville. This is... Is this fan fiction? I love that it's called The Spectacular and Thrilling and Great. I love it. But this is fan fiction, so... Yeah, buckle in. Buckle up. You know, whatever. Let's get ready. And because of the ever-resolute Lord Bellhop Elaine Narville had brought this... Oh, it's poorly written. No, it isn't. I just misread it. And because the ever-resolute Lord Bellhop Elaine Narville had brought his automatic Spacer's Choice auto pistol, now with added explosive ammo, which he held in his big muscular hands, the gigantic horde of rabid canids was all dead. Halcyon Helen, looking very beautiful, as always, with her beautiful eyes and lips and nice shoes, she quickly grabbed Lord Bellhop Elaine Narville's hand. "Oh, thank you so much, Elaine," she sighed slowly, batting her beautiful eyes at him also slowly. "You are the best partner I have ever teamed up with. You are so big and strong and good at shooting. I wish I had had you with me from day one. Then maybe I would not have so many dead sidekicks," she exclaims. "I ain't no big deal, purple-berry cakes," chuckled Lord Bellhop Elaine Narville. As he took a puff from his cigarette and blew the smoke from the barrel of his Spacer's Choice auto pistol at the same time. "I am just a wandering assassin. Being good at shooting stuff is only because I am part at my..." Wait. Oh yeah, there's like weird turns of phrases, but they're never really... It's weird turns of phrases, but they're not wrong. Like, I like this bit over here. It's not very common, but you establish the subject of the sentence over here, Halcyon Helen, and then you repeat it over there with a pronoun, for she quickly grabbed Lord Beautiful Narville's hand. You know what I mean? And then over here, he says, "Being good at shooting stuff is only because I am part of my job." "Yes, you are. And you are so handsome," sighed the beautiful Helen. "Thank you," chuckled Lord... He always chuckles. Interesting. Chuckled Lord Bellhop Elaine Narville. Just then, they started to go for a kiss. "But wait!" Exclamation mark. Just as the romance was about to happen, suddenly a hand had grabbed Elaine's leg, and I'll call that out over there, because before, I think it was used properly, even though it isn't like the best thing whenever... Yeah, I wish I had head. That's correct, but I think there was the word head appeared before, I think. But here it's wrong. And I don't understand why, but I think native English speakers sometimes have trouble with their tenses in this particular fashion where they use the word head wrongly. But let's see. Chuckled. There it is. So, suddenly a hand had grabbed Elaine's leg. Actually, that is also correct, but it's weird. It's correct because, you know, you can think of it like that. But anyway, Helen screams. "It is me, the dissident Lord, capital D, capital L. I am here to..." Dissident is probably like a race. Yeah, that probably is. "I'm here to get you, capital G, capital Y, and take your bits and give them to everyone else for free," screams the dissident Lord, capital D, capital L, as the villain began to... Look at that. It's also the screams and began. Yeah, definitely. This is... It's wrong, because you need to keep the tense consistent. As the villain began to crawl out again, but still not completely incorrect. It's just weird, and also wrong, but not completely wrong. And the villain began to crawl out of the dirt. His zombie army was also crawling to the surface behind him as well, and I like that it was also as well, and with a lot of exclamation marks. "I guess there's only one thing to do," sneered the heroic Lord Bellhop, as he took a big Hammersmith flamethrower out of his back pocket that he had been keeping secret for just this occasion. Time to make some dissident steaks," he exclaimed with an exclamation mark. That is good. That is good. That is good. I like that a lot. I like that a lot, and we need to talk to Narville about this, because, well, I want to see what he has to say. That's not incriminating thing, though. Anybody can write fanfic. It's totally fine. That pistol, though, that's a little bit of a... Oh, you can see that it's a replica. Because it's got a red tip. I think in the US specifically, the... well, might not be in all states. Is it in Europe specifically? I'm not sure. But weapons that... like, you can't have weapons with non-red tips or not orange tips or something like that unless they're registered. And if they're lethal, then yes, they need to be registered. And basically, that means that replica weapons that are not lethal, or they're like made up and stuff. Not made up. What's the word? You know, not a replica actually would be model weapons, or you know, guns. The toy guns, basically. It's that I know that's not a correct definition for probably what that is over there, because it probably is. It's just supposed to be like a model, in fact. But so we got into A3 from behind. And we came over here, but this door is locked. A2. Yeah, but I don't know. It is clearly depicted as a as not the real gun. So that's all that I care for. Little sprats doing the all over the place. A2 key card to unlock. Some of them are a little bit less cutesy, like the sounds. Okay, so this goes nowhere. And I'm gonna look at the map. It's not that I can see a whole lot from the map that leads to back there, specifically. I don't know where that leads to. To outside? It does lead to outside. Huh. Bellhop's just gonna stay there. Okay. So, let's have a chat with Narville, or Norville, or whatever.
You've returned. Hope you're finding the hotel to your liking. Now, what can I lend a hand with?
Well, well, well. If it isn't Lord Bellhop Elaine Narville himself.
What? Oh, Laws, you didn't find my story, did you? Sakes alive, that's embarrassing as all hell.
Yes.
I guess I should have hid it better.
No.
Well, since there's no way to put the leather boa back in the skinning machine, I might as well ask. What did you think?
It felt like... that felt like a super private thing that was never meant for anybody else to see, and that's why it's super embarrassing. But it's sort of weird that he's asking... he might as well ask, that's true. But it's sort of weird that he's asking... What do you think? Because that thing was clearly like self-congratulatory. That's not the word. There's other atory at the end that might be a better explanation for that. It was extremely entertaining. I enjoyed reading it.
And my old man said I never amount to anything. Move over, board announcement writer 256. Norville's coming for your job.
I didn't say that. Oh, Felix. Oh, man. Oh, wait a minute. Did you guys talk?
I know we got a murder to solve, but I say we take our time. Enjoy the hotel. No one's allowed off the islands except us. The killer ain't going anywhere. Unless they jumped off the edge. And they got some way to fly. Huh. Didn't think about that.
Yeah, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, boss?
Yeah. Bye. Parvati?
I can't believe Miss Helen's gone. It feels like it's going against the laws of nature somehow. I used to watch Helen's serials. She'd fall into mortal peril every couple episodes, but she always lived in the end.
I'm glad I could take you to see Eridanos. How does it feel?
Breathtaking. Have you looked over the edge of the complex yet? Just watch the clouds turning? It's like an ocean without end.
It really is something.
Eridanos and Olympus are the two biggest planets in Halcyon. King and Queen of the sky. Looking out to the horizon, I get this feeling that we're in the company of royalty. Eridanos is 100 times the mass of Terra 2, 800 times the volume, 10 times the diameter. We're flying through the tiniest layer of habitable atmosphere. Sometimes I can't believe how small my world used to be. My horizons were about as wide as the walls of Edgewater.
Yeah. I'm glad we got you out of Edgewater.
I'm glad you landed in the Vale. Even if you did land right on top of Captain Hawthorne. You know what? I'm spoiling the moment. Let's get back to it.
Yes, let's not talk about smashed people. Because, that was a... Yeah. Little did I know that I named my character after Captain Hawthorne as well. I didn't mean to be Captain Hawthorne. Or Hawthorne, or whatever. Where are we? What is this? Terminal. Concierge Terminal. Welcome to the Grand Colonial Concierge Terminal. Please do not store any insufficiently encrypted gossip on the Grand Colonial Concierge Terminal. Yes, I can access restricted messages over here to the concierge from Cedric Kincannon. Aha, the damn fool. Halston. Oh, that's the main concierge. I don't actually... There might be more. It's the one that is in the reception. I have reason to believe Ludovico is getting agitated again, which is will likely present itself in several dozen messages to you, each demanding a reduction in Rizzo's payments. Funnel these messages into the trash, if you please. If Ludovico wants to renegotiate the terms of our contract, he's welcome to take his operations elsewhere. There's also guest complaints over here from Annoyed to Concierge. This infernal racket. Do you like torturing me? Is that what this is? When I first learned I'd be just beneath the floor occupied by the Rizzo's Rangers, I was excited, as any Tossball-loving Halcyonite should be. What I did not anticipate is the degree to which these hullheads seem to enjoy prancing to and fro, pounding on their floor and my ceiling every hour of the architect-cursed day. Did they install a Tossball fifth court upstairs while I wasn't looking, or is this normal? And worst of all, it sounds like one of them has decided to start imitating a holy cow. Woolly cow, whatever. Woolly cow? Not, yeah, woolly cow. I'll give them that it's a convincing facsimile. Maybe it is actually a cow. But it has no place in a hotel. And each bleat is so loud it shakes the glasses on my face. I demand a room change yesterday. For each additional hour after midnight today that I am not rehomed, I expect at least one employee to be fired. For each hour. At least one employee. A concerned Byzantine mechanical menace. To whatever member of the help it may concern. This is another one of the poorly written. It's hard to write things poorly written because it needs to be good, but also bad. I've heard a horrible clanking passing my room every night for the past 6 nights. Yesterday I mustered up all my courage and sent a servant to look. Oh, maybe it isn't. To whatever member of the help. Oh, member of the help it may concern. That's properly written. It just struck me as weird. On a first read. Yesterday I mustered up all my courage and sent a servant to look. That's very good courage. And upon her return, she said she had seen what looks like an armed mechanical wander by my room for the past 6 nights. She said it was something called a Burbage 3001, and that it was a serial star. If this machine is a serial star, I must ask, why are you filming outside our rooms without paying us? We're not consenting to having our temporary property filmed. There is no doubt a contract for this, and if the machine is being allowed to wander without being filmed, then I want to be paid double. Do you have any idea how dangerous that thing could be? It could tread on my foot and ruin my aspirations to be a professional dancer if I ever decide to have those aspirations. I urgently await a response. Okay. VIP guest lists. We have Ruth Bellamy, aka Halcyon Helen. We have Spencer Woolrich and Black Hole Birdie Holcomb. So we have the manifests here for Helen as well. Concierge Terminal. Despite her celebrity status, the greater part of Halcyon Helen's requests have been fairly normal. Soap, shampoo, new towels, and so on. The one exception is her unusual consumption of food and drink. I'm not one to judge about that sort of thing. Law knows I've seen strange proclivities from other guests, but she really does request a lot, and frequently. Listen to this. For lunch today, she ordered 6 Boston bean sandwiches, 2 purple berry shakes, 2 purple berry liqueurs, several retro rockets, and cigarettes enough to crush a teacup canid. I'd wonder if she's planning a party, but the cleaning staff say that every time they have gone up, there's been no sign of what she's ordered. If Ellen really does keep managing to get through all of what she's been ordering, then maybe she should consider quitting show business and entering the competitive consumption scene instead. Yeah, I wonder why. Maybe she was hiding people up there for some reason. But then again, the food seems to be pretty, like, fancy. Woolrich, or Spencer Woolrich over here. In the past 2 weeks, I have received 315 different service requests from Mr. Woolrich. These requests include, but are not limited to, his entire wardrobe from, quote, Terror on Monarch, unquote, 413 different outfits, including a primal suit, exclamation mark, 3 times this each. 5 gallons of each color of spectrum except black, once 50 gallons of black. Teacup, just so you thought. Teacup canids of various breeds, a plasma launcher, 4 question marks, and consisting of over 60 of all total requests, an upgraded room. Administrator Ludovico authorized him to move into the second largest room just to shut him the hell up, but Halcyon Helen got the biggest one, and of course Woolrich, oh, that's what we heard about him having the biggest room. Who was it? It wasn't the concierge that complained about that. I think it was somebody else. Or that said about him complaining. And of course, Woolrich can't accept that he is being eclipsed. Got another room upgrade request. As I was typing this, I have more than half a mind to send a exterminator to fumigate his room just so he can't request anything else for a while. But then he might come down here and try to talk to me, and I think I'd quite honestly rather be dead. And then we have about Black Hole over here. Holcomb's requests have been about what you'd expect from a professional skullcracker. Toss ball sticks, nuke loads because he keeps... What? And I quote, okay, again, with a freaking I quote. No, that's not how quotes work. If you're gonna I quote, don't put the quote over there. This is written. I mean, I understand that people can write it like this. Clearly, the writers of the game write it like this. That's not how quotes work. Anyway. Nuke loads because he keeps, quote, accidentally tearing the shirts that are too small for my giant muscles, unquote. Funny how he rips. The rips I've seen look more like they have been made by hand. I've noticed that he's asked for very little in the way of effort accelerators or enhancers. No skin tough, no oxycomp, not even a dervish mist. Typically, tossball players go through that filth like no one else. Maybe Holcomb's trying to prove something to Helen. Whatever it is, I don't think it's going to work. Well, he's definitely upset about them breaking up for some reason, or whatever happened. So, I suppose that might be exactly what's going on. But, I guess we're gonna have to find out, aren't we? So, how did I miss this room? How this... Oh, because that goes outside, right? What is this? Grand Ballroom? Yes. Let's do Eridanos, and you there! I need to talk to you.
The Grand Colonial Front Desk warmly welcomes you, Inspector. It's a pleasure to see you again. How may I be of assistance to you, Inspector?
I can't ask you about... Okay, goodbye. At least not that I can see. I may be able to ask in some of the dialogue trees, but yeah, didn't quite understand it. So, these are sealed.
Hello there, my inordinately... Oh, you're the one who visited me. Hello again. Thanks so much for brightening my day. What authorized floor can I bring you to?
The VIP guest floor, please.
If you see Black Hole Birdie, be sure to get an autograph for me. Just joking. I've already got one.
That's funny. I don't know why that's funny. We got slug guards up here. Grand Colonial Guest Suites. We have pictures of, I don't remember the name, but the bad planet with the bad things. It's that one over there. I recognize it now. That's the Stormbreaker. Yeah. Quite a lot of lens flare up here. These are Rangers. Felix, don't be shy. Come on in. There's fancy people living in here. We can go into any of these rooms. Or any of these. Or on the other side. Oh, is that where the tossball players are going to be? Oh. There's people here. There's also the end of the episode. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Murder on Eridanos. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.